Welcome to Bassmaster Fishing 2022 Lake Hartwell hotspots. Updated. I found a few new hotspots on Hartwell that are extremely interesting. I'm the defending champion. I won the last online open. And this first spot is what I primarily used. You go right. There's a dock with 3 blue barrels immediately ahead. This is the spot that I primarily used in the first 2 rounds. There's a half moon bridge, and you pitch under that bridge. You can get hung up on the bridge, but I suggest the tremor shad with a 4-aught hook or the jankelistic swim bait. Those are my favorite baits. This is the new spot. I think you're going to be highly impressed. I just found it today and realized, all right, I found 3 new hotspots. It's time to update my hotspots video and make a new one. Now, see that big clay hill up there? And you see my map where I'm going. You see this tree dead ahead on this dirt. This is the hotspot. Now, guys, I suggest using the drop shot. This is the drop shot I use. The fish are like 5 to 10 feet deep, and it's just convenient to be able to reach right down to 5 to 10 feet with this drop shot. And it makes it so easy to catch the giants. Sometimes they're right on this tree. They're always here. But sometimes they're a little to the right or a little to the left. But you see what's going on that bank? Like, there's many fish, but they're kind of like a little on the deep side. They're kind of like 5 to 10 feet deep. So you gotta reach down a little bit to get into this pocket of fish. And guys, there's very often trophy largemouth in here. Sometimes they're off to the right of this tree. And if you use spot 1 and this spot, you can get a big score during the tournament by catching 5 giant largemouth. But maybe you're not even really interested in the tournament, and you just want a spot that's good, that has lots of fish. Try this one. All right, this is like maybe an 8 to 10 pounder. It's not really that big. Maybe 12. Maybe it's 12 feet. I mean 12 pounds maybe. Let's see how big he is. What's the first fish I catch? A 10-pound trophy largemouth bass. We'll give it one more pitch. I'm sorry to take so much of your time, but you know, this is a new spot I found, and I'm anxious to show it off. There's lots of fish on that dirt hill, on that dirt bank, kind of suspended down deep at about 5 to 10 feet down. Yeah, over 5 feet deep in here. It's just a bunch of bass. Oh, there's a really big one in there. Wow. Well, I got one of them. I don't know if it was the bigger one. No, this is probably like 10 pounds. Wait, I can't really tell. I'm sorry to take so much of your time, guys, but I don't have any PC equipment or knowledge to like edit my videos. So you're just going to have to put up with my long-winded videos. And 11. I saw a really big one in here. And that's typical for this spot. So if you use spot 1 and spot 2 here, you can maybe win the tournament on these 2 spots. You don't even need any of my other spots to maybe win. But it's just constant largemouth bass. I did have a guard chasing me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found.
But try that out. Now I want to show you a really tough spot to fish. It's deeper, but if you're skilled and you can fish deep with a drop shot, you might enjoy this spot. You come back and there's a dock with blue barrels on the rear end of it, and then there's the dock directly after that. You stay like a cast distance away from that, and you line up with this tree. Take the same drop shot, pitch it out, and let it fall to about 10 to 15 feet deep. Here's 15 feet deep. And you see like there's a giant trophy largemouth in here. I caught Polaris here just last night. That video's on YouTube if you want to see that all happen. But I don't know if you can get a lot of trophy, like if this is a spot where you can get a lot of trophy largemouth, like big ones, big enough to win. But here the secret is, you let the drop shot go to about 10 to 15 feet deep. And you see the dial to the left? You see how that number's going 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I'm 15 feet deep. And there can be like schools of fish and legendary largemouth down there. So I wouldn't say that that's the easiest spot to fish, guys, but it's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna take you back to the dock. Now we're going on a long boat ride to the north. And there is 2 spots up here that are competitively good. I'm sorry, 3. There's 3 spots up here. 2 of them I've already shown in my old video, so I'm sorry if you have to watch that, but I guess I'll take you to the new spot first. So if you see my old hotspots video, you won't have to watch any further. But this will be a long video. It's a Lake Hartwell Masterclass by a defending champion. I am the defending champion at Lake Hartwell. And I'm telling you where I would go and what I would do if Lake Hartwell started tomorrow. If it was round 1, these are the spots I would go. So you see the big island is off to the right and the bridge is dead ahead. See my map. The big island is on the right and I'm passing it and I'm going straight to the bridge. There is an incredible spot here. I just did a strategy video on this spot, and I got the equivalent of 5 15-pound largemouth in about an hour. So there's 2 docks here. The one on the left is your huckleberry. You stay about 1 full long cast distance away. And when I used the drop shot here, I did not have a lot of luck. But when I used this, a 3/16 ounce 4/0 jig head with the tremor shad, in 1 hour, I got the equivalent of 5 15-pound largemouth here. They're in the middle between the dock and the boat here. Let's see if one turns up. Now, guys, I wouldn't say this is you see the fish finder? I wouldn't say this is a very, very busy, hectic, congested hotspot. But there can be many supersized largemouth in here. If you want to watch that episode, oh my goodness gracious, see what I mean? Are you kidding me? How big is this one? It's not the busyness of this spot that makes it special. It's the quality of the largemouth bass and how many of them you can catch in an hour here that really makes this spot very special. And I would strongly urge you to, like, one day when you're playing Bassmaster, to just come here and just spend an hour just fishing in front of this dock. But I wouldn't get too close to it, because some of the biggest largemouth will be farther out at the end of the retrieve. Like this one here, this beauty I got here. All right, it's a 13. So during the tournament, you pitch over here too. Just to the right, not too far right, but just to the right. I've caught giants in here as well. Just to the right. I don't ever see much to the left, but over here on the right, there can be plenty of fish, and there can be super giant, heavyweight, largemouth, and I'm sure you can catch a legendary largemouth bass in here. Another like trophy largemouth, it's like a yellow bass, just like the last one. But guys, I was catching I caught like 3 over 15 here, and then a 14-15 and a 13-11 in 1 hour in front of this dock. So I would urge you to have fun in front of this dock, because there's not too many spots on Hartwell that are as special to me. This is a big one. I pitched a little to the right of that dock for this one. Yeah, this is really big, guys. And this is just a random time in the morning. Just caught a 13 or a 12-11, whatever it was. That was the first fish I caught here. This is random. I didn't pick the temperature. I didn't pick the weather. This is random cloudy morning. And this is what I get first thing. Some giant super cruiser largemouth bass. Yes, sir. Nearly a 16-pound largemouth bass. And it is absolutely, you could not get a bigger trophy. The biggest trophies on Hartwell are the 16s. This is worth $5,500 almost. All right, so check that out. You see the fish finder? Many large fish here. Check it out. All right, which way am I going? I'm going Well, guys, honestly, I probably should have come to this spot first. I didn't mark that spot or show you like an exact marking of that spot. I don't know why I didn't do that. I apologize, but I think you know where that spot was. You see directly behind me, those two little notches, two little docks there, all the way back by the bridge. That's where I was. This is also another one of my personal favorites. It's all the way to the west. All the way by the buoys. It's a real trek. You see that boat there? And then there's this point. When you hit that boat, you're right next to it. You just turn around here. And you see that point there? In relation to that boat, you come around here, and there's this point. There's a ton of trophy largemouth in front, way out here. Let's see if I can get some video of them. People have told me they caught Cosmo here. After seeing my old video. See if there's a bunch of fish here, right? Yeah, see the fish finder? This is a good spot to pick up some giant, super heavyweight, largemouth bass. But they're not like right on the bank. They're kind of away from the bank, you know? Just a bunch of fish in here. And some trophy largemouth bass in here. I've caught 16s in here. I've caught all different sizes of trophy largemouth bass in here. I will show you the map here. Okay, you see where I am on that curve. It's right by the buoys to the far west. Okay. So maybe you've already seen that spot and this next spot. But you go to the docks in the very north central part of the map. And I'll show you one of the first hotspots I ever found. And it's dynamite. I caught rhino there. It started raining. Rhino came out from under the dock and smashed my Jenko swim bait. And I'll show you where I got it. You just head to those docks in the north central area, and there is a dock with a major honey hole. But the fish are all to the right of the dock. All right, you see on my map where this dock is? See that little dot I'm headed for? To the left of this dock, guys, okay? I'm sorry, to the right, in here and the right. There's a major largemouth congregation of fish, usually anyway. There's a bunch of fish to the right of this dock. And there's giant super heavyweight largemouth bass. And there's legendary largemouth bass. I've actually caught them over here too, like over there, in here, all in here. Let's see if I can catch a largemouth bass. Yes, sir. It's a trophy largemouth bass. It didn't look big at all, but I guess it was because it has a heartbeat. You can see the bubbles and splashes in the water. The fish sticking up out of the surface. I mean, like, it's a real obvious hotspot. And I used this spot to win the tournament. This is one of the spots I used. I did not use the previous spot because it was so far away from any of my other spots. It's like a 12 or 13 pound trophy largemouth. But this is my masterclass of Lake Hartwell. And
What a haul.
I found some new spots I would definitely use if the tournament was tomorrow. And I've just told you all my secrets that I know of Lake Hartwell. Guys, those are my 6. I think it was 6. Those are my 6 spots. You see the fish finder? This is where I caught rhino, like in here by this grass in here. You can even pitch like out here, and there will be like groups of fish and trophy largemouth bass. See if any of them are in here right now. Well, it's kind of funny. It's not as busy as it usually is in here. And it's only 10 in the morning. It should be cracking. Yeah, there's a lot of, you see there's a lot of like panfish in here right now? That's odd. Maybe it's just, I don't know, like the weather or the temperature or something. I don't know. But I catch 16s in here, 15s, legendary largemouth bass. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.